circumstances that we have fought in and out. We should try as much as possible to see how people will be comfortable. A situation where people will be working in ICT and assuming, well, this profession is something that all of us dreamt of it and we've gone into it. So even if we choose to be poor now, it's too late. So let's try as much as possible to make sure that whatever that is due for us, we'll try to support the director to see how at least we'll get what each and every staff is supposed to benefit, which I trust the director has been doing that even before he left the system. So if we do those things, I think it's going to help us. Then the welfare thing is what, in our own little way, we've been trying to see how we'll support each other. We try to know the residents of each of every staff here, so that whatever happens, we should try as much as possible to rally around the person. Thank you.
I don't know whether Musa is trying to suggest something.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Good afternoon, Director, my colleague, good afternoon, everybody. Mine is to thank the management of the ICT and my colleague and make a suggestions as Director has earlier said. He's a new person to most of us here. He has served and we have seen what he has done. One thing I know about the current director is that if you are hardworking, you will enjoy it. If you are not hardworking, be very assured that every day you will be fighting with him. That is one policy I'm going to do. And I could remember that the incident happened in 2009 when we were nominated, when the ICT was marked the best year, the best ICT of the year. Was a match, the overall best, and was given a laptop. He was the director by then. And the second best was Mary J. Was given a camera. And I want to say that he has returned back. Let's put our heads together. Let's put our heads together. To work hard. I'm coming, honestly, I want to say something. Today, ICT, when we are working in Congress Center in those days, 7, 9, 10 p.m. we are still working here, when the town was safe. But now, because of the insecurity, people who are employing yesterday, they come to work 11, 12. And I ask myself, what is going on? Truly, I'm saying this because, on a serious note, by November 17, I think I've spent 24 years working in this place. And I came in with diploma. Today, I have a master's. Courtesy, Dan was the one that even pushed me to do this. I left this place in 2007. I went to University of Milan. How they took me, but they keep insisting I should come back. If my problem is school, I will develop myself. So for people who see others' problem as their own, I think we need to give more. And particularly, when we come to work, let's do our job. Somebody will come to work, people who have moved for more than 10, 15 years. You started work 1 month and you're coming to work 10, 11 p.m. What are you doing? 12 p.m. you are doing, what are you showing? Let's change. That's what I want to say. That. Let's change our attitude. Even if you have something, come and take permission and go. Yes. People know that you already be in the systems and you have taken permission, and even that thing they can cover you. But somebody will not come to work, will come at last, and when you even come, do one thing and disappear. There are some of us that will do multiple works. They feel we are getting no. I'm really sure when we went on this lockdown, I know what I went through. I'm sorry to tell you this. In fact, it did a point that the doctor told me, look, you need to stop working. Because you put everything, you do this, you do that, it's affecting your life. Please, let's work and manage the time we have and do the job. And I want to thank the university management, particularly, and ICT, for giving us this opportunity to come back and reunite ourselves and make changes. And I pray that God will continue to lead us to make ICT greater than where we are today. Thank
Okay. Hello, Smart. I say I'm giving 3.
I didn't want to say anything, but I noticed that on behalf of the remaining staff, nobody welcomed the director. So I want to, as in, welcome him and also to tell him that by the grace of God, we put in our best to also do our job. That's the major reason why I decided to stand to say something, you know, in response to all the things that have been said. So I just want to say that on behalf of us, all of us, we put in our best to do our job. Thank you so much.
We will still have this kind of meetings. This is just a start. The very early stages of this, we will be having meetings so that we can iron out things. So that when we commence work, I don't like too much meetings too. So that when we start work, we start work. But at the very early stages, definitely we'll meet. And we'll have general meetings like that. As I said earlier, that we are going to discuss the vision that we want to move the ICT director. My number one goal is that the university is our market, it's our client. We are a service unit. I think that's what everybody should know. And if you are a service unit, you are easily known that you are not doing well. If the service is not functioning. Forget about internet, that is not the service. I can assure you, when we look at our vision, our re-strategize, internet, even if it is down, will not be an issue. Because it will be down. It will be down. For one reason, if it is not payment, it will be something else. But we will overcome all those challenges together. So we'll put strategies. I have started discussing with people in charge of the monies for them to understand the importance. I can assure you that I remembered when we were the first university to lay a 4.5 kilometer fiber in this country. And I remembered I was one that defended the proposal in ETF, not TED fund. Not TED fund, that was, then it was called Education Tax Fund. And the man told me, how can you convince us to bury 11.8 million in the ground? That was the comment. I said, well, you can see the end of the money at Bauchi Road and Narakuta campus. That was how we, I said, when you come and visit, you will see the amount of the money here and the other amount will be here. So you now know the balance of the money is in the ground. That was how we laid fiber in this. Because it was unimaginable then that the fiber would be laid in anywhere. So we have done a lot of firsts in this country. And we need to go back to doing that first. As IT people or technology people, we must deploy technology in a lot of things. And I'm aware that some, especially in attendance, technology has started in this department. We will pursue that vigorously. In my office that I'm living now, just last week I introduced, you have to enter your fingerprint so that nobody will collect your ID card and come and put that you came. It is your thumb I want to see on the machine. And there will be staff responsible on downloading the data for purpose of analysis and purpose of management. So please, if you are coming in, since thank God our buildings are strategically located and we can put access control for you to. With time, I believe even to enter the office itself, we will put an access control. So even if you don't come, it's your business. So please note that. Because there will be security challenges, that's why it's important we come early so that we do our work and leave early. If it were in those days, I can allow you to come 12 because I know you will leave by 10. Because you will give me my 8 hours, either ways. But now the best I can get of the hours is the normal time. And just like Musa has said, we have been discussing with I'm hoping that some of the people who are contesting for the direct VC will listen to us. Some of them are talking to me to give them ideas. and I'm giving them ideas. I'm hoping that they will, anybody of them that emerge will use those ideas. In also using technology to control or to secure the university. And it means more work for us. Because if technology is now applied for the purpose of securing the university, it means we may likely have a security in the ICT directorate. Not may, actually we will have a security unit responsible for physical and logical security. Like the clusters, we are not only going to make them logical or physical, but we are going to make them functional. I know where the cluster idea is coming from. I was somewhere, I stumbled on the discussion. So, but the implementation was different. So we'll see how it will work. We are going to ensure that we go to the, if you remember in my earlier comment, I said I want them to be seniors in their faces. And that's what we'll do. We'll find a way of doing that. Please, I will be very encouraged to fight those that know me. I can remove my clothes when it comes to that.
You did that. You know the forcing it.
I can remove my clothes for the sake of my staff. Yes. But only when I know. Only when I know that my staff are behind me.
Yes, very well, sir. We are behind you.
The years gone by, I was a bit younger, so the strength was more. So I need more support now to be that strong. But I can assure you, as I said, anything that is due anybody, I go to lengths. And I'm quite sure some of these staff here who are seated, even for, I remembered I have to cut down, I have to stop an interview in this university because I observed my interest was not protected. And it was because I stopped that interview, some people are working here today. So that is how the length I can go, I can assure you of that. And our young man who has been volunteering, I will take that personally. Take that personally. Whoever becomes VC, your appointment will be one of my priorities. Yeah. If you don't make it, it's God that didn't want it. Yeah. But in my own human possibilities, I will try. We like those kind of persons. So I won't bore us. We will have a lot to discuss and a lot to say. I have looked at the balance of scale in terms of the staffing. We'll look at that. We'll discuss with management. As I said, we'll discuss the plan with management. We'll come back and discuss with us. At the end of the day, the plan will be our plan, not the director's plan. And as I mentioned to the management staff, I almost forgot the word. Let me bring it back again. They are the head of the clans. Those of us that have read Nehemiah in the Bible, the management staff are the head of the clan. And every clan will be given one portion of the work to build. And if there is a leakage, we know which clan has failed. And we will hold the head clan and his clan responsible. Which means that we are going to work with a head pan and our guns on our shoulders, or arrows, or bows, and whatever, to rebuild the walls of ICT in this university. And it is in the process of that rebuilding that we will succeed and make ourselves relevant in the system. I can assure you, I can match any professor word for word, content for content, and discussion for discussion. I can do that. I don't think there will be any professor in this university that will defeat me in an argument. Yes, and that they don't know me. Except those that came while I was gone. But I can assure you that I can argue. That's my problem in Federal University. When I was leaving, somebody said, you see, your problem was some professors felt that you have matched their head. And so they were also finding ways to get back at you. But I told them it's unfortunate, it's in the DNA. It's not something I can change. But I don't do it arrogantly. No, I don't. I don't do it arrogantly. I do it with utmost humility and simplicity. I don't do anything with arrogance. I just do it the way it should be done. And I think if we do it the way it should be done, we will succeed. Major key point of the plan is that ICT will take its rightful place. So that is the core of the plan, that we will take our rightful places. Thank you for words of encouragement. Thank you in advance that those words will be translated to action. Thank you because we are not saying it out of seeing each other, but from the depths of our heart. And as I told you, I normally work from whatever I say, it is what I am thinking. So I don't have two words. So, and I will assume that is the kind of people I will be dealing with. Thank you very much. And God bless us. I'm sure when we do the proper meeting, the people responsible for water will make sure there's water in the next meeting. This is an emergency meeting. Subsequent meetings, there will be water because we will discuss and the brain will be working. So,
Now what I will take that sheet.
But I've already said people responsible will take note. So thank you very, very much, everyone that is here. For those that are not here, I think somebody will find a way of summarizing what we discussed today on the platform, so that they will also begin to link up to the plan that we are hoping. So I want to appreciate us all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Thank you, Mrs. Fregene, because I remember they used the word acting. Thank you for holding forth. I appreciate it. God bless you. I'm a model too. So it's the top acting. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone. Man of Smart, pray for us.